Hello everyone, you reached King Trident's tribe. Now I'm just gonna wait on a few minutes for people to enter the room. I got a message that I feel compelled to share with each one of you. Hey Stella, how you doing? I had to cancel that last live event because it kept locking my orientation on the screen. I don't like my screen up and down. I like it lateral and not upright. Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know if it's something with the YouTube update or what, but hey Dale, but man, it's been doing funky things. Like it wouldn't let me see the chat whenever I did my live out in nature this morning, and then see now I can see the chats coming through, and I'm using the same device, but I'm gonna use my computer. I like using my computer better whenever I'm trying to answer chats. Yeah, it is pretty odd, but I mean, YouTube's been kind of weird lately, so let's see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get. So how's everybody doing? Bear with me while I'm trying to set up this the chat here. As soon as I get that done, then we'll roll right into the message. I'm doing awesome, man. Thanks, Dale, for asking. The energy is pretty high right now, right? Does anybody else feel like the energy is really high right now? All right. Now I got it. Now I can see now. So, yeah. Hey, Nanette. How you doing? Oh, thanks, Nanette. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not a big selfie person, but I decided to take one the other day. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Yeah, I just don't. I took one the other day, just messing around with my camera. Yeah, I just go take care of some stuff. So, they always say dress to impress, right? I agree, Jennifer. Things are changing. Things are changing all the time. Things are changing right now. I'm about to give a good message, but I guess that's no different than any other day. I'm just joking. I'm joking, but not joking. I guess there's some truth to every joke. How you doing, Chrissy? Oh, 3 rainbows. Well, that's awesome. 3 is a great number. I love 3. That's one of my favorite numbers. And it's nice and sunny here, and I'm getting ready to go and watch the sunset on top of the mountain here in a bit. Thanks, Stella. Yeah, well, if we keep up on cursing, there ain't gonna be any unopened jars of Skippy because they're gonna be all filled with money from curse words. They're gonna be the curse word jar. Yeah, I see repeating numbers too. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time out in nature, and like I did my live event this morning, out in nature, and it's every morning I try to go for a walk on my days off, and then if not, then I go and walks on my way home because it's really good for grounding and getting rid of like that negative energy. If there's any negative energy around you, it assists with grounding yourself and removing any of that stray energy that's on you, and just reconnects you with the environment and Mother Gaia, and it just feels really good. So, I'm always trying to maintain, if not raise, my vibration and my energy, and that's what really helped me. So um, yesterday I went on a hike in the morning, and then I went and spent a few hours around a pool, because water is really good at energizing you, and for me, it's like does wonders. Oh, you're welcome, Chrissy. Yeah, I try to, whenever I feel guided, then I'll do live events out in nature. But I couldn't see the chat, so that's why I wasn't interactive on that one. Yeah, walking meditation. I agree, Nanette. Yeah, I love to just I put my headphones in, and I probably most of the time I listen to some sad guru or something like that while I'm walking, but I just keep it all really mild, and then that way I can hear what is playing, but at the same time I can still hear what's going on around me too, and then there is times where I just take those headphones off and I just uh, I just sit there. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Your phone's vibrating because of my voice, huh? Maybe it just don't like my voice. Yeah, Liz, I didn't catch her live event the other day. She was telling me some stuff happened on her live event, where she was doing the Q&A, but I didn't get a chance to get on there. Actually, I meant to get on there, and I think I had something going on at that time, so it was just a conflict of schedules, and so, but I did mean to get on there. I wanted, because I'm all about putting somebody in timeout. Man, because I get put in timeout all the time because I crack too many jokes on Stella's channel and Liz's channel. So I get put in timeout all the time. So, yeah, yeah, you're right. I do get the king size fly swatter. But hey, my message today that I'm gonna do on this unplugged. You remember how the last unplugged? If you were here last time, how the last unplugged went. So I just like the unplugs because, hey Heather, how are you doing? Yeah, I like the unplugs because it allows me to be more myself and not structured. I can just, I don't know, I just feel more passionate. I mean, I feel passionate about anything I do, but the unplugs, I love the unplugs. I did the one unplugged and I was, hey Spiritual Rebel, how you doing? Oh, you're on South Padre Island, Nanette. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, freestyle, Stella. I love freestyle. Yeah, but anyway, so the unplugs let me, I just feel like that I have, uh, it just, my messages are just, I don't know, I love them. It's because I don't spend too much time like through the day, and I just, whenever I do my messages for at least these unplugs, I do them like right before I come on here. So, and some of my other messages, I will do them, um, I will do them like early in the morning usually, right as I get up, because that's when my energy is the strongest. Um, and then and then I'll do I'll do the messages or the videos later on that day. But I like these because I just do them like spur of the moment. So I just sit down with my music and I just start writing, man. Like the messages start coming to me. But today the message that I'm going to deliver um, is pertaining to my messages and how they apply to you in a twin flame journey. Oh, thanks, Nanette. Yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable. I mean, if you go and look at my first videos, I was like really nervous and unsure what to say or how to say it, and but things. I mean, we evolve. We're evolving light workers on the twin flame journey, or on your own personal journey. You're in your mission, and and you start evolving in a lot of different areas. So things become a lot easier, and it's multiple aspects. And you know, the good thing about my Unplugged is I can sit here after I get done with my messages, and I can joke around and I can like do Medea impersonations and stuff like that. Cause you know, one of my favorite things to do is make people laugh, and I do that by just talking because most people can't understand me anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna wait probably about one more minute and allow anybody else that's gonna be able to get on. I know this is spur of the moment, so I'm not too worried about it. Hey, Michelle. Thanks. Peace and love to you. But anyway, so it's spur of the moment. I understand people have things going on, but I just felt guided to deliver this message. And not only that, I had a little bit extra time and just want to do an Unplugged event. I just feel like I just love the Unplugged events. It's my favorite so far. I love everything that I do, but these Unplugged are just funny. So how are you doing, Michelle? Anybody else? Y'all had a good weekend so far? I agree, Stella. It is organic and fun. Yep, very organic. Don't you do it, Joe. Now, Mabel, you just go back to your room, young lady. Oh, my shirt? Yeah, I got my Ralph Smart shirt on, breathing in that good-ass prana. Yeah, I love Ralph Smart. Although I can't say that I watched a lot of his videos lately. I've been so busy, but yeah, I love Ralph Smart. Hey, Ether, how you doing? Matt Smart. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and deliver the message, and then we can chat for a few minutes. But so I felt compelled that I go into detail of my messages and how they apply to you in the twin flame journey. And I think it's this message is good. I think the Spirit wanted me to deliver this message because, you know, I'm getting a lot of new followers, and I know that I used to go in detail about explaining, you know, my messages and how they apply to people, because a lot of my messages, you know, I don't just spend time on what is your divine masculine doing, or, you know, I don't sit there and go into detail in every one of my videos about the divine masculine or the divine feminine, but I go into detail on fundamentals of how to get into union with your divine counterpart. And, you know, I know that everybody wants to know what their divine counterpart's up to, and, you know, when they're going to be in union, and, you know, but, you know, as much as I would love to say that that's important, it's really not that important. And what's more important is focusing on yourself and focusing on the fundamentals that's not only going to get you into union, but it's going to make you a complete person, and it's going to make you succeed once you do come into union. So anyway, let's get this message going. So there's a lot of people that provide information about the twin flame journey. And there's also lots of life coaches that provide info to help guide you through your life. You know, and I do a little bit of life coaching, and kind of like a Swiss Army knife whenever it comes to it, because I do life coaching, plus I advise on the twin flame journey. It's more of my intuitive life coaching is what I call it. My messages are guided through music, is energy, and I interpret this energy and write them down with Crayola marker and white paper. As you guys can see, this is how my messages come out. Plain white paper. I know I I had one person that commented and said, I had a couple people comment. One of them was like, how can I believe, your messages whenever you're reading like a teleprompter? I'm like, because I am reading it, because it's what I wrote down. And then I had another person that was like, they just give me these weird comments, and I'm just like, they said something like, I'm like getting my information from other YouTube videos and writing them down. I'm like, you gotta be serious, man. I like do a documentary on how I channel my messages. I don't need other people's messages to make a YouTube video. I just think it's funny and laugh, and it doesn't bother me at all, but I just think it's hilarious. So anyway, I know my messages aren't going to resonate with everyone. So when I do these messages, I know they're not going to resonate with everyone, but at some point, the lessons will resonate, which is why I save all my videos. The topics that I discuss are divinely guided. As long as I assist one person, then my messages have completed their purpose. And when I started out this channel, that was the only thing I cared about. I went into every single video with, if I could assist one person, then I did my job. The reason my messages are important is because I not only provide the divine masculine perspective, but I share information that assists you. Oh, damn, low battery. I assist you to put you in the best position for union. It's the fundamentals that gets us to the 80-90% and ready to be aligned by the divine into union. These lessons strengthen the Holy Trinity within, mind, body, and soul. Each one of us has this in us, mind, body, and soul. It's very important to strengthen all three. A great analogy is that three are the core of your body. So for instance, your mind, body, and soul make up your core of your body. A strong core is needed to perform all weightlifting. With a strong core, you'll be successful. But with a weak core, you can cause injury to yourself. I know some people are like, I just want union, or I just want to know what my counterpart is doing. My question is knowing what they're doing more important than yourself? So is knowing what they're doing more important than working on yourself? Do you want a successful union, or do you want to continue with the push-pull effect? Because that's what you're going to get. Until you work on yourself, you're going to continue with the push-pull effect. Or they're going to continue to act like a joker. And part of that working on ourselves is not accepting that joker energy. And we're just as guilty as they are, because they're acting like jokers, but we're accepting them. We're accepting them back in our life in that distorted energy. We can continue with insanity and act like the child that the mom would give the free cookie, the mom that wouldn't give the free cookie to us as they pass the bakery store. Or we can be the king or queen and learn the fundamentals and implement them and become the badass light worker and own lots of bakeries and get whatever your heart's desire with infinite possibilities. You can get as many Pop-Tarts as you want. That's the type of abundance that happens when you work on the fundamentals and step into your king or queen energy. Spirit wants a complete light worker. They can not only bake cookies, but manage the bakery, all while owning it like a boss each of you are. Once you get to the 80-90% healed and completed self-improvement and self-development, now you're ready for union and you're ready to conquer mountains. Step into your multiple missions, because each of you have multiple missions, but you have to build yourself up to be able to accept those missions, to teach others, and to continue to ascend while you're given all of these tasks. If you didn't focus on the fundamentals, you would be a house with a partial foundation that is cracking every day. What Spirit wants me to say is that each of you are a strong light worker with special abilities. So please concentrate on the fundamentals. Unconditional love, forgiveness, trust, faith, prayer, staying grounded, listening to your intuition, releasing everything to the divine, and being okay with that. And etc. That's just a few. I know that this journey is tough, and most of us want everything now, like we're going through a drive-through at McDonald's. It's patience, persistence, and your work that's gonna make you victorious on this journey. As I provide these messages, I am told to ensure that I give them with compassion and always with encouragement. I always have to encourage, because this is a very tough journey and I don't want to discourage anyone. I only provide the facts. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I will encourage. I will provide each of you strength, words of wisdom, and words of healing capability. Let you know that you can keep pushing. If you keep pushing and stay in stride, that you will finish. That this is a test. You are being tested. I'm being tested. I'm sticking with the fundamentals and will master them. Then I'm going to teach them to others. This is the same for each of you. You can either fish for your twin or teach them to fish. Your choice. There's free will. Fishing for them won't work. I'm going to give you a heads up. So fishing for them won't work. So you need to teach them to fish. But you need to learn how to fish before you can teach them how to fish. So light workers, rise up. Become a sponge. Absorb this knowledge and implement it into your life. Change your thoughts, change your life. Be the change you want to see. I want to see each of you glow bright. I want you to radiate. I want to see you light up a room. Or most importantly, light up Mother Gaia. This is why I teach the fundamentals. Because Spirit wants each of you to succeed. Spirit wants a complete car that not only runs, but comes with all the bells and whistles, to include a GPS. And everybody knows what GPS stands for, right? Guru Positioning System. And each of you have a Guru Positioning System in you. And contrary to just having the shell of a car with no engine. So I encourage you to concentrate on the fundamentals, because a lot of my videos that I do are based on the fundamentals. It's because that's what I'm guided to share. I'm guided to teach you how to fish, not fish for you. Because we want a badass light worker, and you have it all in you. You all have some great abilities, but it's going to take you to want to help yourself to be able to help others. Because if you're not working on yourself, you're not going to come into union, you're not going to be able to help others, and you're just going to keep lingering. So I encourage you to constantly be a sponge and absorb these fundamentals, and just stay in stride. Just keep going. If you just step one step forward every single day, you're one step further tomorrow than you were today. Just think of that. Anyway, that's my message, you guys. And just remember, peace, love, and happiness, 3 most important things in life. All right, we could roll into questions if anybody has questions. I seen somebody, Blue Angel. Hey, Blue Angel, how you doing? Hey, Natalie K, how you doing? Hey, LaTanya, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? You're welcome, Natalie. That's what I'm supposed to do. Thanks, Heather. You guys are, you guys are. When I say you guys, I mean you queens. Y'all, this is y'all's channel too. I mean, I know that it's King Trident's tribe, but this is y'all's channel, and I appreciate you guys supporting me and coming to my channel. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate your donation. You're so sweet and kind. I really appreciate you. And how about you guys put some Tridents in the chat for Natalie? There you go. Tridents in the chat for Natalie. So, but anyway, like I was saying, we're you guys, man. I know that you guys have evolved, because I've seen it ever since I started my channel and I started going lives, and even like some of the comments that I answer, I've seen some of the same people in here, and I see how you guys are evolving. I can tell by what you're writing that you're evolving, that you're stepping into your queen energy, and I'm proud of you guys. Thanks, Dale. Thanks, Blue Angel. I like 4-leaf clovers. But yeah, so I mean, I just want y'all to know that that we're all ascending, we're all evolving, and if you put in the work, and you start concentrating on those fundamentals, and you just keep doing that. I even have to do it. I do it all the time. Sometimes I even kick myself, because I'm like, man, you should be focusing more in this area, or you should be praying more, or you should be, I'm my biggest critic. Empress energy. Yep, you're going to be in your Empress energy. Oh, does somebody have a question? All right, Natalie, what's your question? Okay, so Natalie, hey, Milana. So Natalie has a question. So I'd like your thoughts on how to handle when a DM becomes really into his ego and is making a fool of himself. It makes me, I'm sorry, I have compassion, but I just think it's kind of hilarious. But I just let it go and try not to watch the disaster. Yeah, well, honestly, Natalie, a lot of DMs are in their ego, and it takes them to awaken before they start listening to their intuition. Because before they awaken, and it depends on the person, because sometimes they'll have to go through the dark night of the soul before they awaken. I went through 3 awakenings, and before my 3rd awakening, I went through a dark night of the soul, and that kind of broke that ego, what was left of it, and made me focus in the direction that I needed to go. So honestly, I just want to say that Natalie, there's nothing that you can personally do to get him to not listen to his ego, to step out of his ego and listen more to his intuition. It's going to take him to acknowledge that and want to listen to his intuition. And so a lot of times for DMs or for guys, it takes a life-changing experience for them to do this. And I've went through several. So I mean, for instance, I went through a divorce. Both my parents passed away, and then I went the separation with my twin, And, you know, all of those events triggered life-changing events, which helped me to not listen, you know, to not listen to my ego and listen to more of my intuition. So back to your question. I know that it's very sad. I know it's sad to have to watch him act like a fool, but I know that not everything is funny, but sometimes you need to laugh because, you know, when people are doing insanity, you know, and they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and they're getting the same results, and they're expecting to get different results, you know, that's a learning lesson for them, and they're gonna have to learn. And I would say that for you, the most important thing that you can do is remove your energy away from your divine counterpart and focus on yourself, because focusing on yourself is what's going to get you in the union, because, you know, twins, they mirror each other. So if he's truly your twin, then your healing is actually helping to heal him. And, you know, your evolving spiritually is going to help him, because he can feel that. It's energy, you know, we're energy. And as I said in my live event earlier today when I was out in nature, you know, we have energy around us, we have energy within us. You know, we are energy. And there's a reason why, you know, you get one of those thermal guns and you can see the outlines of heat and stuff around us. Heat equals energy. You know, what we put out is energy. Words are energy. We're energy. So just concentrate on yourself. Refocus on you. You're right. Refocus on yourself and concentrate on the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul. And if you do that, you're gonna feel so much better. And, you know, you're gonna also help your twin feel better too. Now, as far as him listening to his ego, that's gonna take a life-changing experience, more than likely. Sometimes not. Everybody's story is different. But I will say that a lot of times it takes a life-changing experience for them to not listen to their ego. So anyway, let me see if I can get down to a. Yeah, my biggest critic, Blue Angel. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything, because this thing likes to jump around. Yeah, Blue Angel. Blue Angel's correct too. You know, sending them unconditional love. That is very true. We should be sending unconditional love and praying for them. And that you can pray and you can ask for Archangel Michael to help with protection. And Archangel Raphael is a master healer. And if there's areas of their life, areas of, you know, themselves that need to be healed, you can pray and ask for Archangel Raphael to help assist with that healing. I know it's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. That's why you should remove your focus away from them and focus on yourself, because if you do that, then it will help in that area. And laugh. Laughing is important. Dale says, how long after meeting your twin face to face did you go through a dark night of the soul? Approximately a year later. That's the short answer. I got 10% battery. I better get my charger out. Thank you, Inner Journey Ascending Now. I really appreciate your comment. You're so kind and thoughtful, and you know, I pray for every. I don't say every single person's name in here, but I pray for everybody that's part of my tribe, and that you know, I pray for healing and protection for you all. And you know, I'm just appreciative for everybody that supports me. So anyway, I think that was the last question. So anyway, we can talk here for a few minutes and about whatever. Um, so Chrissy, you're dealing with thunderstorms, and your kid is scared of them. I love thunderstorms. They make me sleep. I just love weather. I love watching the lightning. That's cool, Blue Angel. You can feel your twin, but you never. So you've never met your twin, Blue Angel? A lot of people don't meet their twins, and and your story is unique. So that's why there's some people that believe there's twin flame phases, and I'm like, there's, you know, I feel intuitively that there's not twin flame phases because everybody's story is unique, and you're gonna end up going through your journey the way that the divine wants you to go through your journey, and there's not a template for that. Jennifer asks, what do I feel with the energies? Well, I feel personally right now, you know, I feel like I feel energized. And, I feel like that, like this morning, I was sitting in bed and I got ringing in my right ear. And it's a very, very high pitched ringing. I never get ringing in my ears, or at least I don't notice ringing in my ears. But and that this morning it was very high pitched. It was like almost like somebody like took their finger around a crystal glass or whatever, but it's really high. So, I feel right now that just like that was a very high pitch, I feel like the energy is mimicking that high pitch noise. So, I love Tyler, Texas, Heather. That place is beautiful. Um, but yeah, so I feel the energy is extremely high right now. I feel like that. I just feel really right now that there's a wave of twins that is going to be coming into union between now and the end of July, and I think that's kind of what the energy is mimicking right now. It's assisting with those connections. And I believe that a lot of people might even meet their soulmates. If you don't have a twin, you'll probably end up meeting your soulmate. And or you meet some soulmates. Some soulmates could be platonic relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. But I believe there's going to be a lot of relationship building and connections that are being made between now and the end of July. What I'm interested. Why don't you tell me what you feel with the energy? Hi, hi. I don't know how to say your name, but Makar. Uh, Thank you. I really appreciate your kind comment, and thanks for coming on from India. I, Man, that place is awesome. Much peace and love. Much love and light to you. Inner Journey asks, how's the relationship going with your DF? I don't know. I haven't really, to be honest, I haven't even concentrated on my DF because I've been so busy working on myself, and so busy in my life with my channel, and my family, and just maintaining my energy and concentrating on the fundamentals, and I'm very busy. Like I honestly didn't know if I was going to have time to do an unplug, which is why I just did this last minute. Not only that, I do it whenever I'm got it, but I just I just feel like that I just really just leave it up to the divine, and I just have a lot of trust and faith in the divine, and I know that things will happen the way they're supposed to, and I don't really worry about what's going on, and nor do I concentrate on it. So that's pretty much the short answer of how I feel about that. Hey, I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a minute because I need to go get my battery charger. So I'll be right back. Let me get my battery charger real quick so my phone don't die. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna. Sorry. I guess I should have done this ahead of time, but this was spur of the moment, so. All right. All right, here we go. Back up, and I'm got charging going. So let's see what I missed. Oh, okay, Ash. I really appreciate you shortening that because I don't want to mess up your name. So I'm sure that how you say it is very beautiful. Yeah, India. I believe India is a beautiful place, and you know I'm a big Sadhguru fan. I should visit there sometime. Matter of fact, you know, one day I hope to be able to learn from Sadhguru. Let's see what else got going on here. Chrissy, I'm gonna read what you said, Chrissy. So amazing. You said that cause of one the guys I've dated before I found my twin has messaged me again. I just feel if I see him, I'll feel as though I'm cheating on my twin. Know what I mean? Yeah. Well, Chrissy, you're not cheating on your twin. So, you know, a lot of times you know, the divine puts people in your life for a reason. Actually, you know, anytime you meet people and they're in your life, there's no coincidences and they're there for a reason. So, you know, there's a lot of times it might not be a romantic relationship. It might just be platonic, and you know, they're there to assist you with learning something a very valuable lesson that you need to learn before you come into union with your twin. So, you know, don't hold yourself back from meeting people because you feel like there's cheating on your twin, because it's not. And you need to think from an abundant mindset and accept. You know, it's kind of like how with love, you know, it's good to be able to give, but it's also good to receive. You have to be able to balance that energy. So, you know, when the divine and the universe is delivering to you, don't block those out, because that's, you know, you're not trying to receive the abundance that's coming into your life. So just think from that mindset, that abundant mindset, and just go with the flow. Life is like a river. You know, you don't want to restrict yourself, and you want to go with the flow. Let's see here. Yeah, inner journeys. Yeah, I'm just focusing on my path and, you know, my mission, and, you know, serving instead of swerving, if you know what I mean. And, everything falls into place whenever you just concentrate on what's important. And what's important is serving. There's no greater thing that you can do in life than serving other people. Hey, Emily, how you doing? Oh, I'm glad you're here, Michelle. You can always come get some energy from my chat and my live events because I'm high energy. It's probably because of all those Pop Tarts and coffee that I eat and drink. That's cool, Blue Angel, about being drawn to India. Listen to your intuition. Chris says, I needed to hear that my twin wants to get together as well, so I find it a little difficult. Yeah, well, your twin probably has things they need to work on, and so, as I always say, refocus your energy on yourself and live your life. Live your best life. Tim, Pop Tarts are for everyone, man. Pop Tarts are your friends. Emily says, my twin says he will be busy but wants to see me. He's still acting somewhat aloof but slowly opening up. Any advice? Yeah. Don't make yourself readily available. I mean, you know what? If they ain't got time for you, then, you're a very important, busy person. So live your life. Live your best life, Emily. You don't need to be waiting around for them. If they don't want to set a date, time, and place, then just say, "Hey, I'm busy." You don't drop everything just for them. And whenever they're in their king energy, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna say they're gonna know what their schedule is, and they're gonna really want to see you, and they're gonna say, "You know what? How is Thursday at 6 o'clock at this place? Can you meet up then?" And then you go from there. And if you can't, then you suggest another time, and you work it out, and then you go meet up. But if they say, well, I'm kind of busy, but I really want to see you, well, they don't really want to see you. I mean, I'm not telling you not saying this to be mean, but a person that really wants to see you is going to make time for you no matter what. So my advice is don't make yourself readily available, and live your best life, and refocus your energy on yourself, and become the queen that you are, because queens. Just think about this. Do you think a queen would sit around and drop everything for somebody that doesn't make plans? Queens ain't gonna do that. Queens are from an abundant mindset. They got kings all over the place that's trying to meet up with them. So I mean, don't be a princess. Be a queen. Yeah, you're right. Queens don't play. When it comes. Yeah, Ash, this twin flame journey is very, very, very tough, but you learn a lot that is going to help you with not only your twin flame dynamic, but it's going to help you with serving others. And the only way that you can serve others and teach others is by going through the circumstances. How can you tell someone how to fish if you don't know how to fish? Think about that. Yeah, Emily. Yeah. Well, if he's not setting a day, time, and place, then I would just get on my life. I mean, You don't need to be sitting around waiting on. You don't sit around and wait on anybody. That includes your twin. That's right, Stella. Queens don't play. Self-love. Yep, Ash. Self-love is the best love. If you can't love yourself, how can you expect other people to love you? You got to practice. You got to practice what you want. That's putting it out in the universe, right? If you're not practicing it, the universe knows you're not practicing it. So why are they going to give you somebody that loves you truly if you're not practicing self-love? And that goes with any aspect of your life. Yes, transparency. I'm fully transparent. Now there is some details that I can't share with you guys, but other than that, I'm transparent. Yep, and truce. I think but no, Emily, you don't. I wouldn't say no, because ignoring is like playing games. So we're not playing games here. Nobody wants to play games. You want to meet up with him, but at the same time, just you know what how you should respond to him is whenever you're free, then let me know and give me a date, time, and place so we can meet up and see what he says. And because nobody wants to go through some continuous texting. The objective is to meet up, and if they're not in the king energy, they're still a joker, and they're still healing. Well, allow them the freedom to go heal. Allow them the freedom to do self-development. But, you wanna go about this without expectations. So, you just wanna have the mindset of, I'm good if they're with me, but I'm just as good as if they're not with me. Hey, JGO. Oh, you missed my message, but that's okay because I'll save it and you can play it back later. Hey, Robin. How you doing? Yep, Tim, that's right. Be your authentic self and do you. That is great advice. Okay, bye, Ash. Go enjoy the rain. I love the rain. And you have a great rest of your day. Much love and light to you. Oh, JGO, you're not doing well, but kind of triggered. Oh. Yeah, twins do that. They unfollow people and, they sometimes block and they all do weird things. It just depends on what their energy is, and maybe they're going through a time where they're healing and, they feel like that you're what's triggering them and you're what's causing their pain, and so then they'll go and do these type of actions. But just know it's not you. It is you because maybe it's the energy of the connection, but it's really not you. They think by just seeing you, that's what's triggering their those feelings. Yeah, that's right, Stella. When they reach their saturation point, they start backing up, and sometimes it's instantaneous. You might be in separation with them, and then they come back, they instant message you or something like that, or text you, and then they find out that, oh, I still haven't healed enough. It's kind of like the analogy that I give about the little kid, that turns the hot water on and they just jump in the bathtub of hot water and they scald themselves. And then and then they burn themselves. So then anytime after that, they stick their pinky toe into the bath to see if it's too hot. And don't never again jump into the bath without touching and seeing how warm or how hot the water is. So that's kind of like with your twin. That's how your twin is gonna act. Once they are hurt due to lack of self healing and not identifying the things that they need to heal, every time they reach out after that, they're gonna like do it slowly and steadily before they actually, commit to it. So anyway, um, what else is going on, guys? I think I reached the end of my the questions I had that you guys gave me. Thanks, Inner Journeys. See you later. You have a good night. Much love and light to you. Yeah, the twin flame connection is very strong. Chrissy, it's 7:22 here. I think you're in Texas and you're an hour behind me. I mean, an hour ahead of me. Stella, my favorite music artist? I don't know if I really have a favorite music artist. I don't know. I love to listen to a lot of Temptations, and I listen to a lot of Marvin Gaye, and I'm kind of old school, so I listen to a lot of Temptations, Marvin Gaye. I love the old school R&B. See you later, Michelle. Have a good night. Yeah, I love the Motown stuff. You know that. So, love it. Heather says, people say when you meet your twin, you see yourself in their eyes or God in their eyes, and you didn't see that nuance. Yeah, so Heather, usually what I say is that whenever you look into your twin's eyes, you will be able to see their soul, just like you can see anybody's soul, but you see their soul, and it's kind of like seeing somebody that you've known before. It's like an instant spark. It feels like a jolt of, well, at least for me, it felt like a jolt of lightning, like electricity went through my body. You have a good night too, Inner Journeys. And you have a great Sunday. And I will keep my flame lit. You keep your flame lit. But yeah, so, I mean, you'll know whenever you meet your twin, because the connection will be instantaneous. And you'll be like, what is going on here? I mean, you'll know. I mean, whenever I met my twin, I didn't know anything about soulmates, twins, twin flames, or anything. And yeah, it was definitely different. Yeah, I like Diana Ross and the Supremes. I like anything Motown. I love old school Motown. Oh, happy birthday, Tim, ahead of time. That's really cool. If you guys want to go check out Tim's special birthday tarot card read, he's doing that tomorrow. So anyway, All right, well, I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes and give you guys a video or give you guys a message. And I really hope that you guys and pray that you have a great Sunday, that you get out in nature and ground yourself. And most importantly, you know, we need to get out of the mindset of the notebook journey. Because it's not, you know, your journey is not about the notebook. It's not about just to be in that romantic relationship. Um, you know, your journey is unique to you and is about stepping into your mission. And you know, it's so important that we step into our mission because and once you do that, everything comes to you. Everything comes to you. That's why I keep saying worry about the fundamentals. You know, refocus your energy on yourself because I get these messages that saying, you know what, keep focusing on yourself, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And if you keep doing those things, everything else will fall into place. Everything else will work out. But you have to have trust. You have to have faith. You have to have persistence. And you have to believe. And if you do that, everything will honestly work out to the way that your journey is supposed to go. So I want you guys to know that you're going to have an awesome week. You're going to have a great Sunday. And I want you to also know that I appreciate so much for you subscribing to my channel, liking, commenting, even the people that dislike my channel. That helps the analytics to get my messages out to those that need it the most. And you know, I couldn't have a channel without you guys. And I'm still just so every day whenever I look at my channel and I see that I have, you know, 3,000 followers or whatever, it's just astounding to me because, you know, I never thought that I would even get more than 20 subs. I mean, I really thought that I would only have 20 subs. Not that the number matters, but I just didn't think that I would have that many people follow me. And just to know that I'm helping that many people is just, it makes me very humbled. And I'm just so like happy to be able to assist that many people. And you guys are so awesome and supportive, and you know, I really appreciate that. And I can't say that enough. So with that, I'm going to let you guys have the rest of your night. And just remember, the 3 most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. You guys have a great night and a great rest of your week. I'll see you later.